have been throughout playoff history. We're proud to bring you another one right here, live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. You take a look at Cleveland. They've played a tremendous series so far, but tonight may be their biggest challenge yet.
Yeah, and Game 5 often determines the series outcome. We've seen it time and time again. Now, they'll need to block out the distractions, execute offensively, and get some big stops down the stretch.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Shot's good by Thompson.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Harden. Driving to the basket, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Yeah, this is where Durant wants to be offensively, as close as he can get to the rim.
Inside, here's Wade, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
It's good.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And stolen by Mobley. The 3 is up. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5 now.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy bucket.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Thompson finds Cunningham. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Herter's checked in for the Pistons. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harden, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Outside Herter. And Detroit another 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. A different look for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for James Harden. Cleveland leading by 4. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Allen gets it to go.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
And here's Harris outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. 11 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Schroeder outside. Can't hit that one. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build it. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Going inside.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. On the attack, Schroeder up and in on the layup.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
Pure from 3-point range. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Tyson. And the 3 off target.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Holland uses the glass on the layup. Holland's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Harris has checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for LeVert. Robinson, he's checked in for Herter. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Harden comes in for Schroeder.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Robinson gets the bucket.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end. And you see the bench react as that layup doesn't drop. That's not exactly what they were expecting. This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half of basketball.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Here's Wade. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Tyson. Can they get it? Fires in the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Detroit making a change here. Duran's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Strus. For three, Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. Duran with a steal. Harris with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Right side, Mitchell. Mitchell at close range, effortless.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson for three. And the Pistons, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Down low, Cunningham.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Detroit Pistons.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Out to Thompson, outside Robinson. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen finds Harden. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Wade, that's good.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back over to you, Brian.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Harris.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And that one, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for. He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Outside Robinson. He drops it from range. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Harden. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Jenkins is checked in for Cade Cunningham. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Merrill, he's checked in for Wade. On the wing, Mitchell. Merrill outside. Hits the trifecta. Merrill's got 8 points.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Duren with the bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Harden misses. Detroit leading by 12. Harris's shot is good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 12. From deep, Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Herter's checked in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Robinson. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Mitchell. And it's Schroeder in for Harden. And here's Strus outside. And Cleveland another three.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Herter gets the bucket.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Stewart into the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Stewart's got his third basket of the night.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career. Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too much.
Well, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Detroit shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. With 2 seconds left. He can't hit that time. And so it's Detroit in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. From deep, Strus knocks down the triple.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth. Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Outside Strus. Over Herter. Strus' shot is off. The Pistons lead by 12. Stewart, the pass to Herter. It's Merrill on the wing. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Herter. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen, he's checked in for Strus. Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there. And let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Can't get it.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Cavaliers trail by 12. Mitchell outside. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And Harden's got the ball here from Cleveland. On the wing, Wade knocks down the trifecta.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Thompson fires, wasting no time. They answer with a three. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key. And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Harden! It's money from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving range. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Jams it home!
And look at the mobility there from Mobley. Excellent at executing in the open floor.
The Pistons lead by 6. Now Duran. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Thompson. It falls!
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense. And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a four-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a two-possession lead.
Cleveland calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Oh, money!
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a four-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Buries it from outside!
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Cunningham, and an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Big time conversion there puts them up 3.
Mitchell, no good from 3. And so it's Detroit who scrape by with the win. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.